Hello, everybody. Be Vicious here. It is September 3rd, 2015. This is my second album review that I'm doing today, as I've been kind of slacking off the past 2 weeks. So, just wanted to get into this. Haven't really been focusing on my YouTube channel when I should have, but let's get down to this. So, the album I'm going to be reviewing in this video, it isn't actually an album. It is the Space EP by The Devil Wears Prada. Now, I guess a little background with me and Devil Wears Prada. I don't know where I first heard them. All I knew is I heard some songs from their first two albums, and I just did not like it at all. Even to this day, I'm still not a fan at all of how his voice sounds in those first two albums. I just think it's blah. But Devil Wears Prada is a band that they are one of the few bands that I did not come to like until I saw them live. I saw them at the 2011 Mayhem Festival, I believe it was, right after they released the Zombie EP, and they blew me away. They were fantastic. One of the best performances I've seen. Just incredible amount of energy. And since then, I've become a big fan. I really like Dead Throne. Really like with Roots Above, Branches Below. Wasn't too big on 818, but the Zombie EP was fantastic. And this EP here leads me to believe that truly their EPs are their best work. And I guess we can diverge into that a little more. So the Space EP starts off with their song Planet A, and they always have great sampling. I really like the intro. Just guys on the radio, somebody's out in space, and it's just you get it's such a nice atmosphere to begin the album, and then the song kicks in, and it's solid. You can definitely hear that there's a drop off in the intensity of his screams, but I've always had a very hard time understanding his lyrics, even sometimes when reading them. And the strength of his screams, at least in my opinion, he's not even really that. He's okay. Like when you heard him on the track with Tim Lambesis, you could tell there was just a powerhouse of strength in Tim's voice in comparison to his. So in my opinion, there's a drop off of intensity in his voice, but it's easier to hear this time around. So that's always a fair trade off in my opinion. So with this, you can understand him a little better. And there are just some part in this first song, the part when it kind of breaks down. They got that and they've got that interesting keyboard sound. I assume that it just that I was like, this sounds so interesting. So it grabbed me right there. It was so I felt that they really throughout the entirety of this album, mostly on the first song, they really captured the airlessness of space. Maybe that's what his voice was all about, with the lack of air. So that keep that in mind. Then the second song was Alien, which I had heard prior to that, and it's strong, it's powerful, it's fast, it gets you beating, and it's just I really the lyrics are solid. I enjoy it. The cleans are solid. The screams I felt were better on this one, but they were just. This is another song that was just very strong. Moon God next was probably my because the song after this one, Celestial Mechanics, is just kind of like filler. This was the song out of the main five that I felt was I felt they could have done something a little different in terms of lyricism. I think it would have been cool for them to talk about just some astronauts out in space, and then just like the glass breaks, and then if that happens, your head's gonna explode. That's just that imagery is so brutal. So I felt that they could have, they worked space EP. They're doing stuff with space. I felt that while they got some good topics like supernova, asteroid, and whatnot, I felt like this is one that they could have. Moon God. Like I said, Celestial Mechanics is just a filler. Then we've got Supernova, which I actually got to see them play live. I saw them early in May, and they played the entire Zombie EP through. So I got to see them play that, and they played this song live. So I've known about this song for a while, and I enjoy the hell of it. It's just a great song. I can't not really much to talk about other than it's a great song. But and then Asteroid, you get so much emotion from the end of that. It was just, it grabs you. Just, just thinking about that, the huge asteroid is just flying towards Earth. That I feel they really grasp like the whole, like, this is it. There is nothing after this. We are all gonna die right now. So you're thinking of friends, you're thinking of foes, you're thinking of lovers, you're thinking of your family. You're just, just all of it. They did a fantastic job on that. So I really enjoyed Asteroid a lot. Um, in terms of negatives, I really don't have any. This was just, I enjoyed it. I've been listening to it a bunch since it first came out, and yeah, honestly, I really, really hope they, I'm glad to see they did a second one. I hope that there's another themed EP in the future someday, because they nail these. They do really good with these. Everyone, I feel like anyone that I ask about Devil Wears Prada thinks that Zombie EP was the best by them. There's probably not, but I feel like most people I asked it, so I really like their EPs, and I really hope they keep doing them. And this isn't technically an album, so I'm not sure if I can categorize this under the in the top 10 albums of 2015. But it definitely, at the very least, will receive an honorable mention. That I would definitely give this a 9 out of 10. I think I enjoyed it all the way through. Uh, just like I said, maybe I felt that they could have tried use a different subject instead of the filler, and instead of Moon God and the celestial mechanics. Maybe they could have chosen something different. But other than that, like, that's just not that big of a deal. Like I said, this is just a great album. I fully recommend it to anybody that would listen to something like The Devil Wears Prada. All right. So what did you think of this Space EP? Did you like it? What did you dislike it? What did you like more, this one or the Zombie EP? Or do you like the albums or EPs better? Uh, what's your favorite song? Etc. So these are all questions I'd love to have you answer in the comment box below, so we can discuss about it and get to know on each other and about each other's musical interests. Please subscribe. There will be more videos coming in the near future, especially with tomorrow. Iron Maiden is releasing their new album, so I'll make sure to listen to that. So with that being said, have a great day, guys. See you soon.